Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the very first episode of CSGO News. Now, this is a new series I'd like to start on the channel, if this is bi-weekly, or maybe it's every 2 weeks. Whenever there's new information about a future update, or maybe it's speculative, of course, on social media, that the average Joe and the average player, or maybe someone that's been playing the game for a little while who doesn't pay attention to other stuff outside of the game, might not know what's going on. This could be a future operation, what the new major stickers could look like, some insider leaks and info, maybe on something like Source 2, for an example, which has been very the talk of the town recently in the CSGO community. And of course, like today, the most recent information is that Steam is down once again. Could it be only for a couple hours? Could there be an update coming out tonight? Could it be down for the entire day once again? Who knows? And that's what I want to discuss in today's video. A lot of good talking points as well. Now, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so down below. Weekly Counter-Strike Global Offensive content and updates like this. And of course, before we go into the commentary and overview of this week's updates and news, here's a quick word from our video sponsor, SkinsMonkey.
Hello, buddy. Are you tired of your ugly skins? Nothing lost. Don't skip the ad. Open skinsmonkey.com, trade your CSGO skins, and receive up to $5 bonus for free. What are you waiting for? Don't be a loser and trade on SkinsMonkey. Psst, there is also a 25% deposit bonus.
Now, as it's Monday, August 15th at about 6:55 p.m. Eastern, Steam is down once again, which is absolutely crazy. You go to your favorite trading websites like Buff, for an example, Steam trading service is down, please try again later, which really sucks. Now, this is affecting the Steam market in a lot more ways than people think right now. This is causing prices to go down. This is also causing prices to go up. We're seeing things like the breakout case go up a few cents, and this is just within the first 20 minutes or so. Some cases are going down, of course, like the Recoil and Dreams and Nightmares, but most likely that will be turned around very soon. Now, with Steam being down, this is something I've talked about the past recent weeks where I think personally this has a lot to do with a future update like Source 2. Source 2 has been the talk of the town, I would say, the past month or two, at least on YouTube. And with this year being a lot different than every other year, by we're actually having hard evidence rather than just rumors in general, we're also having no explanation on why Steam is going down randomly. And with Valve being a multi-million-dollar business, or almost in the billions probably for CSGO, you would most likely think they're going to tell their community who buys so much of their skins, opens so many cases and stickers, what's going on. But Valve is a very secretive company, and if they're working on something big, well, that's why I think that could be Source 2 related. Maybe they could be working the trading system, maybe making trading an in-game thing, possibly. I'm not too sure. But with that out of the way, that could be happening for the next 12 to 24 hours. We don't really know. Now, from looking at Antwerp as an outsider right now, it's not really going the way a lot of people hoped it was going to go. But once again, it's just kind of the first week of it being removed. Another day, it's going to be, I believe, the first week since it's actually been removed from the Steam market, which is pretty interesting. But obviously, a lot more time will most likely have to go in before we see any big results, especially with the big amount of quantity we had going into it. The capsule demand and sticker demand is down quite a bit, which makes actually a lot of sense because they actually gave us a week notice of the removal, which has actually never happened before. So kind of makes sense in a way that people who wanted to buy them before the sale got removed, they knew when the sale was getting removed. So it's like, okay, I want this sticker, I want this capsule now before it's supposed to go up. They buy those, and then those people are kind of left hanging after who didn't buy them, but they're in a very small minority and very small group. Those are kind of the only people that are really holding this together right now. Now, of course, another big thing in the CSGO news this week is CS Money, and specifically the CS Money scam that's happened. Now, everyone and their mother's dog, it seems to be, has covered this on YouTube, from a small-time content creator to someone like TDM Jesus, for an example, on Twitter, as well as YouTube. Now, he's been a very good person to look at for this, as well as Arrow. He's been a very interesting person to look at all this as well. He's actually come up with a lot of information on this down below as well. It's actually gotten a lot worse. So at first, it was, I believe, it was $2 million worth of skins that have been scammed and sent away to different inventories. And people still don't know what happened, and nor do I think they're even going to release what happened. Because if they release what happened, people might try the exact same thing again, or maybe something similar. So it seems to be that at this point in time, 55 accounts have been linked to it, and skins have been sent to those individual accounts, and the total money that has been lost by CS Money is over $6 million, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. And this actually made me start to think, will this company and CS Money in general still be around in the next couple of months, or possibly even next couple of weeks, maybe to a year? Will they even be able to rebound from this? Because obviously that's a lot of money, especially in the CSGO scene, to just wake up and just lose that one day. So that's kind of crazy. But at the same time, I think this is a huge wake-up call to other third-party websites, other trading services to have better security on their website. Because obviously, as the internet grows older and people become more technologically advanced, people are eventually going to start outsmarting systems and outsmarting security systems like this, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what happened. This is just what I had to guess, and most other people as well. So let me know what you guys think of that matter down below. I'm kind of interested and curious to see what you guys think of that. And of course, the last thing I want to cover is Source 2. Now, the Source 2 rumors have been growing rapidly over the past few months. We have the ROPS tweet, the War Owl leak. We have a whole bunch of content creators and pro players meeting up just out of nowhere, which is kind of interesting that they've talked about recently. Everyone on Twitter, even some third-party websites, are talking about Source 2 now, which obviously doesn't mean much, but when everyone's talking about it, it also lets Valve know that we really, really want it, which is pretty cool to see as well. Now, a really reputable person on the internet is Gabe Follower, for an example. He actually has been a person, and with a group of other 6 people, I believe, to port CSGO over to Source 2 before Valve did. Now, it's not polished, it's not 100% complete, but it's a rough idea of what Source 2 is going to be like for CSGO in the future. And if you guys want to check that out, I'll link it down in the description below. You guys can go check out his video on Source 2, what it would look like. There's a little bit of lighting differences, but the main thing is it's going to push the engine above and beyond so we can have different effects on stickers, effects on guns. And I've talked about this in the past on certain weapon guides with the CSGO book, actually, which they actually have a book. And it talks about how stickers and weapons are made specifically and how the Source 1 engine has limited CSGO and content creators in general to make skins so much. And with Source 2, it's going to really push that beyond. So we're going to have animated skins, for an example, or animated stickers instead of just lighting. That's what Source 1 is limited to right now. It's just lighting. So compared to a game like Call of Duty, you can have animated skins, and same with Valorant. In CSGO, I guess you could say content creators and people who make skins and skin creators are more creative because they have to base it off of lighting, if that makes any sense. Now, what Gabe Follower has reported that Source 2 is, of course, being delayed. Now, I'm not sure if this is true, I'm not sure if this is false, but he has very reputable information. He's been very right on certain topics like this in the past. And if I had to guess what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks, we're most likely going to get the CS10 capsule for CSGO's 10th anniversary alongside a new map like Tuscan. Now, it has also been reported that we might be getting an operation, which is pretty exciting. Now, take that all with a grain of salt. Besides, I would say the map and the CSGO 10 sticker capsule. I would say that right now that is guaranteed at this point in time. Let me know what you guys think of all this information down below. Once again, if you guys want to see a weekly series kind of like this in the future, we talk about the weekly events inside of CSGO, things that have happened on the market, things on social media that other people might not really know. Leave it down below. Peace out, guys.